star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns on a screen from outside the arc. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps the second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA. We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Williams passes to Dort. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the lob. No good there.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The shot by Conley. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, Giddey. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Giddey finds Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fade away. That shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Towns passes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Three-pointer. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Edwards for 3. They get it back. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. And here's Edwards outside. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3. Here's Gobert. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The kick out to Williams. Giddey against Towns. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the left wing, outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Williams. They get it again. The kick out to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. Now here's Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
From deep, Giddey. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Great open look there.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
The shot by Towns, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 12-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Edwards, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Outside Giddey, let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Towns a screen on Giddey. Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Giddey. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Back to Giddey. Launches it. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards has got 11 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Shot's good by Towns.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Offensive board. Dort for 3. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Edwards with it. Towns a screen on Giddey. Edwards for three. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And it's Giddey missing. Gobert against Giddey. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. There's a screen by Jang. Here's Joe. The three-pointer off the mark.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Conley. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Naz Reid, Troy Brown out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Milton. Pass to Reid. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Oklahoma City trailing. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Pokashevsky. Hauled in by Brown.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Anderson gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brown against Wiggins. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. On the break. The long distance 3 is buried. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Milton passes to Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Milton. Outside, Brown. Reid a screen on Wiggins. Brown finds Reid. 6 to shoot. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Anderson pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. and was maybe a step out of his range.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Jang. There's the triple. And Milton pulls it down. And Milton's got the ball here for the T-Wolves. They've led by as many as 14. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Jang. Shoots over Anderson. Dang, shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Reed sets a screen. Milton, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Pokashevsky. Covered by Milton. Pass to Jang. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Brown looking around. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Pokashevsky. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Reed with it. Picked up by Pokashevsky. On the wing, Milton. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Reed. Outside Milton. Back to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Reed's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 9. And coming up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Off target with the 3. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards with the drive, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter. Giddey against Edwards. Looking to get back on track. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Dort for 3. It's Dort on the wing. Giddey against Edwards. Williams a screen on Edwards. Clock at 4. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half. Outside McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes a three. On target from range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
McDaniels finds Edwards. No good on the three. Oklahoma City has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Holmgren's got 8 points in the quarter.
Fearless. Holmgren wants to take those big shots. Wow.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And stolen by Gobert. Edwards for three. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game. Giddey passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Here's Giddey driving in. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Edwards can't hit.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's McDaniels.
Yes! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He buries it from 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Holmgren off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
no small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Sharp out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. In the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Henderson looking it over. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Conley against Henderson. Gobert the pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. From past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. You have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And here's Portland. From deep three-point territory. And it's Simons missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Grant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's good from long range.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Edwards with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Simons off the drive.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Good on the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Out to Conley, stolen by Henderson. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Grant for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley dishes to Edwards. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Simons with the ball. Conley picks him up.
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Gobert with a screen on Henderson. The drive by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert eats up so much ground. Hard to get an angle on him defensively.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Gobert drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Edwards can't hit. It'll count.
OMG, that's...
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance in just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent inside.
That's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the Blazers, Steve, had made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not.
Oh!
Wow! Anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Driving inside. Oh, the power and prudence.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Henderson, no one around him. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Simon. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The kick out to Towns. Edwards with it. Now defended by Grant. Edwards can't hit. It is is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
2 minutes remaining first half. 2 minutes.
Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen. Spins. Oh, Ayton in position. Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Sharp. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards against Simon. A 3-ball. Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Grant gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Henderson for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. Looking to end the run. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Ayton trying to break free. The shot's good from Simon.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert finds Conley. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Andre out there with Grant. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Henderson against Milton. And Anderson has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker passes to Brown. No good on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. There's the pass to Reed. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Reeves got 8 points in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
They set the screen. Brown kicks to Reed. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Reeves got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's Rupert missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. This run now up to 13-2. Beyond the arc. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Trailblazers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Brogdon outside. Wainwright's shot is good.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's, when someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Milton the pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Thibault. To the right side. Reed. A three-pointer is right on target. Reed's got 14 points now in the second half.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Timberwolves passing it around. Anderson a screen on Williams. Reed misses. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Wainwright. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. From the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Shot on the wing. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And here's Portland. 7-point differential. And Portland with another turnover here.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Milton finds Reed. There's the pick. Milton the pass to Alexander Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 7. Simons from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Simons has got 16 points. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Anderson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Ayton kicks to Grant. Going inside, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert dishes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Back to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Passes it to Towns. Right side, Conley. Gobert with a screen on Henderson. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
And it's Simons missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Conley with it. Now Henderson defending. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Henderson.
Stepped up and knocked it down with confidence. Henderson one-upping his opponent.
Conley against Henderson. Conley the pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Conley. For the 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Grant for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
I love how competitive Grant is. Draining the revenge 3 in style.
Towns finds Gobert. Towns is doubled. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy with it.
No good from Grant. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards passes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Pushing it up for the finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful move. Shaden Sharp, smooth and explosive.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Conley gets the bucket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Just to go there. Out to the right wing. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley from outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Grant. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
Fires from way outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Clearly knocked that one down with ease from that distance.
Yeah. What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
Puts up a deep three. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns sets the pick for Conley, and they call the illegal screen here.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Henderson, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3. Mr. Gobert to the left wing. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Grant. And here's Conley outside. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
know, when it's all said and done, VA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Sharp out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Henderson for three. Drops in the three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. There's Simons with a three. First shot won't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Williams on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Grant. Outside for Dort. The three ball. Drains the triple. Dort's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ayton passes to Henderson. And again, it's Portland with a three.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Giddey passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Henderson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Sharp from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, VA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times. And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 6.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough... Whoa! Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Williams, a screen on Henderson. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fadeaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. The open shot, Henderson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's stolen by Henderson. Oh! Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlight. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in at the 3 spot. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add. A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in home.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. Holmgren with it. Dort outside. 6 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, sweet move. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland leading. And here's Henderson. 15 points in the game. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, BA, I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that. And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Holmgren. Driving to the basket. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive. Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, SGA right back at him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tries the spin move. Henderson for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Back to Williams. And here's Holmgren. He's covered by Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
3-pointer. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, my And he hammers in the reverse slam.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Grant sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Now here's Dort, guarded closely. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 3-point game. Henderson drives in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Three-pointer sharp. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Inside, 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Dort, no good. Puts up a 3. Sharp, that one's good. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Giddey, pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
They've got Alexei Pokusevski, and it's Jang in at the 4. That's the group from Mark Daignault starting the second half. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Pokusevski, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Portland again missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Jang passes to Pokusevski, back to Jang, and here's Wiggins. The 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Grant with a screen on Wiggins. Henderson for 3, gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Here's Pokusevski. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And here's Grant from the arc. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the basket by Joe.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Henderson for three. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. All alone. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Ayton, no good. The Thunder have got 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And it's Simons missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Sharp, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Joe. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Henderson for 3. He drops it from range. Henderson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Assist from Henderson.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Pokusevski the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Joe. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Jang. There's a screen by Jang. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor from Portland here in the fourth. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just great pressure resulting in Giddey getting the steal, and then he gets it up the floor in a hurry.
Here's Sharp. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Well, Portland's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Giddey. It's hauled in by Henderson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Simons outside. Portland again missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Giddey finds Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Grant. Back to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Henderson out to Simons. Stolen by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. For three. Portland grabs the miss. Hayden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Looking to win the run. And it's Simons penetrating.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Outside, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Henderson. Great D that time from Holmgren. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Giddey. Here's Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside, Williams. Now Giddey. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And the Thunder in possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Dort for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Knocks down the triple.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
That's good from Giddey on the assist from Williams. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
This is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Ayton. Outside for Henderson. From deep 3-point range. Williams grabs the board.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every
Get you some!
Show us some power!
Henderson.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Did he? He did!
From long range. Woo!
How about that? Ayton passes to Grant. Tipped. Henderson for 3. The putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Edwards finds Gobert. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Towns for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Passes it to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Back to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The dish to Williams. Edwards against Giddey. The offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range.
Not yet a three-point specialist, but Gilgeous-Alexander showing he's a threat.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Over to the wing. Towns, a screen on Dort. McDaniels finds Towns. And it's off from three-point range. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Fires for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Edwards. He takes it in and finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
The score now all even. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Puts up a deep 3. Giddey no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Giddey. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Conley.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Back to Towns. The trade. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
And here's Conley outside. They get it again. Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 6 points.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
The kick out to Williams. Giddey, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Timberwolves, Naz Reid, Kyle Anderson.
Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Giddey. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl-Anthony Towns. Carl, you got some scoring going.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's George in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson outside. There's the 3. The kick out to Brown. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Edwards. Brown's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Minnesota. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. The kick out to Anderson from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes down. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Milton. Anderson with the screen for Milton. Here he goes. Anderson wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo getting one off.
Giddey kicks to Dort. Back to Giddey. The pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Milton the pass to Brown. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Micic. And here's Chang. Lets it go from deep. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut to just 5 on the basket from Micic. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Inside, Kuszewski. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now it's just a 3-point Timberwolves lead. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The shot's good.
That's pretty creative from the young big man. How unique is Poku's skill?
Milton kicks to Anderson. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reed from downtown. Buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got 6 points.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Kuszewski with the bucket.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Kuszewski. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now Reed. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Shake Milton. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guards. And here's Anderson for 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the wing right side. Here's Kuszewski. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. A shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length that Kuszewski has out there will give defenses a lot of problems like that.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Krzyzewski with the ball. Gobert on him. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Krzyzewski's got 10 points in just the second half. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Wiggins, a screen on Gobert. Releases, and there's another one for the Thunder. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Clock at 4. All alone. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Shoots. And Towns gets it to go. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Takes a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
2 minutes.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And Towns gets it to go.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about Giddey just saying, I've got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
From deep three-point territory, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion? And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Conley into the lane. He kicks it to McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is an important spot for Dort. Can he come through in the clutch for his team?
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Out to Edwards. No good from outside. Williams for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
This one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, we'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. For 3, Conley knocks down the long J.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
There's Simons with a 3. Towns with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns a screen on Henderson. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. That 3's off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Clark and Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Conley. Just over a minute and a half in. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, maybe outside Henderson's range, but the confidence showing through, and the defense not ready for him to shoot from that far out. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Henderson into the lane. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Edwards played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
McDaniels a screen. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it.
Blazers ball.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Henderson, drives to the hoop. Edwards pulls it in. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 5 now.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's Grant. And Conley grabs the miss. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Timberwolves ball.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
First team foul.
Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Picked by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Here's Conley, defended by Henderson. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out, Towns. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Henderson misses. And here's Minnesota now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Edwards can't hit. Portland trailing here. Here's Grant. Edwards pulls it in. 1 minute left in the first. Towns for 3. That shot off. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. The 3 from Ayton. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Towns, no good. The Trailblazers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And Grant gets it to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert finds Towns. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kept alive. Henderson outside. Here's Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
7 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. It's been all about Jeremy Grant from Portland. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And Edwards, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Scoot Henderson. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, VA. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Here's Towns. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Henderson.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The drive by Henderson. Can't get it to fall. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. From deep, Conley. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Conley's got 10 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, strong response from the veteran Jeremy Grant. Outstanding at getting one back like this.
Towns, a screen on Henderson. The shot by Conley, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Grant's shot is off. Conley against Henderson. Towns on a screen. Grant brings a double. Towns outside. Conley against Henderson. Shot clock at 6. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Grant outside. From downtown. To the paint. Three-pointer. Sharp. That one's good. He has 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
And Grant gets it to go.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
1:03 left in the first half of this one. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Grant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Edwards, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Gobert with a screen on Simons. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Towns against Grant.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Sinks it. What range from downtown. Grant's got 26.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
That shot missing. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. They've got Kyle Anderson, Shake Milton out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Brown in at the small forward position.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Reid can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Reid, a screen on Henderson. Anderson for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, showing some power.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Another miss by Minnesota.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Anderson for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Fast break, Minnesota. Anderson with space. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Three-pointer sharp. And Milton pulls it down. Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Anderson passes to Alexander-Walker. Outside, Anderson lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
4-3. Anderson can't get it to go.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Anderson for three. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. 15 points in a row. Good run right now. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Right wing. Reed for three. Hits the trifecta. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Nails it from three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Brown finds Reed. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Reed. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot. Reed's got 8 here in this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Reed for three. Connects from downtown. Reed's got 11 in the second half. The three from Ayton. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Trailblazers out in front, running away with this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Henderson. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Towns a screen on Simons. Towns right side. Count it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The three from Ayton. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
Conley looking for an opening. Towns outside. Launches a three. Driving in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter from deep three-point land. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, there are nights where Conley has to do it himself, and that's a sign of a veteran point guard, knowing when you have to take over.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards for three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Grant's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Henderson for three. Conley. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. Edwards against Grant. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Henderson to the inside. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. From the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Here's Ayton. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Love seeing this from Ayton. Dependable at finding his teammates in their spots. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jeremy Grant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Gobert passes to Towns. Right side McDaniels. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Edwards for three. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Ayton finds Henderson. Fires for three. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Edwards can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Towns passes to Conley. Over Henderson. No good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that...
seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Aiden, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Holmgren finds Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Giddey missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Dort with a steal. From deep. Got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it.
Blazers ball.
And Aiden has got the ball here for Portland. It's a three-point game. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops from me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
From deep, Giddey. And Aiden pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Simons. And it's Portland with another.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Oklahoma City has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 19-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Henderson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Dort outside. Puts up a deep 3. From beyond the arc, and then some.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Williams. Knocks it down from distance.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And here's Grant from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Simons outside. From deep three-point land. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They get the rebound. Dort outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The deep three. Henderson misses. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Defended by Henderson. Basket counts.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Now here's Ayton. The three ball. Beyond the arc. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Henderson. Grant's got 9 points.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Dort, and he...
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the three. Spins. Grant. Oh, wow!
Doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Outside, Williams takes a three. It's rebounded by Grant. And the Trailblazers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Henderson for three. They grab their own miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Simon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Henderson for three. And again, it's Portland with a three. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Simons passes to Henderson. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Henderson's got 10 points.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing. And great job to establish position and square up.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Henderson scanning the floor, driving to the basket.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, it's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place. Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. It's stolen by Henderson. Simons passes to Henderson. And stolen by Williams. From deep, Giddey. Drills it from deep. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Here's Henderson. Here's Simons. The drive. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Some room here for Dort. That one's good from the corner. So Dort's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, catch and shoot situation. If Lou Dort starts knocking these down, good night.
Here's Grant. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City trailing. Lets it fly. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Giddey. So Dort's got 11 points. Ayton passes to Sharp. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Here's Pokashevsky, and he taps it home with authority.
There's the agility and the long strides of Aleksej Pokashevsky. This guy dynamic off the bounce.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Tries a spin move. This one for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's good for 2. Henderson's got 16 points now.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Good. 5 points in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Pokashevsky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, the more his frame fills out, the more dangerous Pokashevsky's going to be. But nice finish inside there.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The 3 from Ayton. Gets the 3 to fall. Ayton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Wiggins passes to Joe. Here's Pokuševski. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Simons missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far.
First personal foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. For the lead. Oh, the Thunder, another three. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Pokuševski the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Three-pointer sharp. Portland again missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Grant attacks. And that one drops for him. Grant's got 13.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Defended by Henderson. Here's Joe. Nails it from 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Wiggins. Sharp. They get it back. Grant outside. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And that one good.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Lots of room. Dang, shot is off.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Sharp, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Jumps up, and he double clutches and throws it down.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Jay passes to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Wiggins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pokuševski in the high post. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokuševski, easy money.
Ayton, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. What if it goes? No good. Misses at the buzzer. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. They've got Aleksej Pokuševski. And it's Joe in at the 2.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Henderson outside. The 11-footer connects. The jumper drops.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. Portland trailing here. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half. From outside the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Jang. No good with the triple. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Simons outside. Henderson outside. Fades and shoots. He drops it from range. Henderson's got 21.
Whoa! Scoop! What a move.
Here's Joe. Here's Pokashevsky. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Shots good by Henderson. Give him 23.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
To take the lead. And it's Portland scoring again. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Defended by Henderson. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Here's Pokashevsky. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland leading. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
Over to the wing. There's a screen by Jang. Defended by Henderson. Pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Here's Pokashevsky. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's Giddey missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. If you want to command the defender's respect.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Giddey with it. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Williams misses. Now Portland with it. 7-point differential. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
he just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Grant's shot is off.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
There's Simons with a 3. Pass to Henderson. So the Trail Blazers win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win